The title of this entry into the TVO Docstudio 2012 contest is Tundra Badge of Honor Revisited. It is produced by myself, Tundra. Now, another documentary, Badge of Honor, was a subjective, non-fiction doc piece, and its revisitation is the result of filmed interviews. However, none of the participants, who I am thankful to for their contribution, did add to this process, but they were unable to be in this final taping. Therefore, I decided to attempt to start the conversation with you, the viewer, by asking you the kinds of questions I asked the people that I interviewed. So, let's start this conversation. If you heard that I had been gang raped while I was unconscious, would you tell me about it? How would you go about informing me? Are gang rapists aware they could also be guilty of attempted murder, considering foreign substances unknown to the female victim can be lethal? Do you know a gang rapist personally? Do you know any women who have been gang raped? Do you agree with the philosophy of what you don't know won't hurt you? Have you ever tried to convince a female it was just a wild party gone out of control? Have you ever planned a gang rape? How would you react if you found out your grandfather, your father, or your brother or uncle or some family member was a gang rapist? What would you do to a female who persists in asking questions about this topic? Were you scared? Now that most of you have become parents, some of you now even grandparents, are you able to see how teenage boys and young men can be so easily pressured by peers and led by the nose by an older person? Many say, after so many years, to let sleeping dogs lie. This is what I say. If you had let sleeping dogs lie way back then, I would not be making this documentary. Here is the Crime Stoppers number for this region. 1-800-222-8477 or 705-268-TIPS. Call it, give all the names of all the girls you gang raped in this town, say between 1968 and 1970. That's when I started my research. If enough of you call, the police will be able to cross-reference the names of all of the women. It's never been done before, so I doubt the police will contact the women, but you never know. Justice and compensation would be nice. And I do love a redemption story. Tundra, Badge of Honor, Revisited. Thank you for listening.